positive way. Drawing, painting, and enjoying every day. It all begins with life with art.
Hello and welcome to Life with Art. Today we're going to do a drawing, simple black outline drawing of a town with different buildings that are really kind of fun and have great designs in them. So I'm using a pencil color pen. It's a fine point. It's a black pen. You could use really anything like a Sharpie or another kind of magic marker that's black. We're going to start with larger buildings up front, and then as we work our way up the paper, those buildings are going to be overlapped and they're going to get smaller and smaller as we go, but we are going to fill up this whole paper. So let's start. We're going to start with some rectangles at the bottom to make our first row of the buildings. I'm just gonna I just went behind that building to overlap it, but I am just making a row of some nice rectangles. This is where it gets to be fun. So for each rectangle, I'm going to think of other designs or things I'm going to put in it. Okay, so it might be neat doorways, it might be neat kinds of windows, but you are going to create these buildings with unique features in each one. Okay, so maybe this building has a tree that's growing on the roof. Nowadays there are those such things, right? So we're just going to create a little town that has unique fun features in that town. So maybe also on the roof is a potted plant. And really what I'm doing is anything that comes to mind is what I'm drawing. So that in a way is like a doodle, right? It's creating something that's unique and creative by just what's coming to my mind. So I'm going to create almost like a this to me with the circles I just added looks almost like a porch or a fence for my tree and my plant up there. All right, maybe this one has a double door. Maybe it has a nice big window going across. In the window I might even see some curtains. So yeah, so you are just creating these buildings with all kinds of different features. Now notice I haven't gotten to the roof yet. I'm going to get to the rooftops pretty soon. Hold on. Let me just add some more windows. I was just thinking for this one, I might even add a little door with a window that's half semicircle right up there. All right. The more details you add to your picture for this, the better it's going to look. And so that's what we have to think about. All right, let's go on to some of these roofs. So for the roofs, you can do all different kinds of things too. Like you might have a roof that's more 3D. You might have a roof that's really large for this one, and maybe it has tiling, right? Some rounded tiles. And I'm going to do all those tiles to give it lots of neat details. Let's see, what's another kind of roof we could do? Maybe it's well, this one, I'm going to leave it the way it is because it's that nice porch there for that building. I like the way that looks. But let me quickly finish this and I'll move on to my next roof. I hope you're designing your own different styles of roof. You don't have to copy me. You could do your own designing, your own details. Maybe you like chimneys on your top of your buildings. Whatever you want to do is what you should be doing. Okay, I'm gonna have, for this one, I'm gonna have kind of like a double roof there. Why not? All right, so then for the second row, I'm going to do the second row with you, and then I'm going to go through and finish this whole picture because I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want you to have that creative time. But for the second row of buildings, they're going to be a little bit smaller, and you're going to go back here and overlap what you've done. So whatever you come to, I want you to stop and then continue the line for that overlapping. Okay. So I started the line here, going up, across, down, and I'm going to stop at this roof because this roof is overlapping this building. Then I'm going to keep going with some other rectangular shapes. Okay, so that's my second row of all those buildings in the town. And again, I'm going to go through and add the details and the rooftops and the different things that are happening in this town in this row. Then I'm going to go through and add my third and fourth row all the way to the top, and that's going to get smaller as it goes on. Let me just pause it really quickly. I'm going to spend some time on my own, and you're going to spend some time on your own doing these details, and I'll come back and show you the different steps of that third and fourth row in just a second. Hello, I just wanted to share with you the end result of my town picture with lots of details. And I have chosen some crayons to color it in. I'm actually using contrasting colors. I'm going to be using the orange with the blue, and then I have 4 hues of orange and 4 blue hues, so that when I color this in, it'll be nice and bright and bold and have that contrast, excuse me. I will be filling in some greens, maybe some browns as well, but majority of my picture will be done with these 2 colors. I'm going to go ahead and create, and I'll be showing you the end result soon.